So this is the Wyfold Challenge Cup, and it is the Lea Rowing Club against the Team Keane Sculling School in the fluorescent yellow, which is quite an interesting little club that we'll talk about a bit in a second. But seeing both the crews trying to get away fast, trying to get away straight. Team Keane on the right being really brave. I like to see that, staying nice and close to the island as they make their way along Temple Island away from the stars.
So both in very bright colours. You got neon yellow for Team Keane and the orange for Lea. Very summery colours.
As you say, you wouldn't miss this citrus race that we see on the course. The crew from Team Keane here right in front of us need to make sure they hang in there. Brave steering from Lloyd Seaman. He steers the boat. He's sat in the stroke seat on the left of our shot there, and he's looking really long, trying to press out that end of the stroke. But it looks like maybe the blade's just coming a little bit loose, coming sliding through the air instead of the water. And the Lea crew are trying to take advantage, trying to edge away and get a bit of a lead if they can in this early part of the race.
Yeah, I think Team Keane there just got very, very close to the booms and then had to do a little adjustment to move out. And, you know, the steering, it costs them time, so you want to do the straightest line you possibly can.
We absolutely do, and you can hear the calls. Actually, it's lovely to be able to hear that microphone picking up the calls within the boat. Nicholas Parnell, he's up in the bow seat of that Team Keane crew, looking over his shoulder, making the call to the rest of the crew. You see Nathan O'Reilly in the 3 seat, an experienced campaigner at Henley, trying to hold his length in the front of that tandem, backed up by Leon Taylor behind him. In that tandem, trying to keep it working, trying to keep it clean, trying to keep an overlap with that crew from the Lea. But as we move here along the course, coming towards Forley, coming towards halfway, Team Keane have wandered into the middle of the river a little bit, and Lea look like they've got quite a good sort of almost controlling position here. So the Lea on the right of our shot there. Callum Prosser in the bow seat. We see coming towards us Ryan Cheel, Jonathan Daniels and Harrison Skinner moving really pretty smoothly along. They were 3rd in Open Coxless Falls at the Metropolitan Regatta, 2nd in Challenge Coxless Falls at Wallingford, and looks pretty tidy to me. Pretty tidy, pretty quiet. Trying to, again, when you look at a crew from here, it looks to me like those finishes come slightly loose, but I think they're moving it pretty well.
Yeah, it looks like they also have the 2 lighter guys at the stroke and the bow, and they've got the big boys in the middle, just putting down the power.
Yeah, interesting observation. What sort of impact do you think that has?
So obviously you want the lightest guy in the bow so you can just pick up the bows, and the guy at stroke obviously sends a really nice rhythm. So the 2 guys in the middle can just, are like almost the powerhouse, and they can just work hard, sandwiched in between these technicians.
Well, it looks like it's working fairly well. The crew coming down past Upper Thames there, come towards Remenham. Team Keane, yeah, really interesting community-based club in Chiswick in West London. Their aim is to have inclusive rowing, create this club for all ages, to have elite rowing, and they're excited to come here, racing on this Henley course. Just a little bump there. Interesting, it's called the Keane Rowing Club, named after Paul Keane, who set up the club a few years ago. And yeah, good step on to be racing here at Henley. So we can see a beautiful shot there. I haven't seen this one before, but just how straight that course is, the view you get. Temple Island way back there in the distance now. The course all marked out there, protected so these pleasure boats can't come in. The booms to try and keep those wakes off the course. And the umpire's launch sat there dead centre in the middle of the course. Those traditional marker buoys on the left go up to show the spectators and the crews what's going on in their race. And we see the really nice blade angles. This shot from above of the crew from the Lea moving really pretty nicely.
Very in sync, very smooth, just dropping the blades in nice and loose. And then look at their legs just all going down together, their quads just all in one.
They're doing well, following Harrison Skinner, who sits in the stroke seat. He's been a member of the Lea since he was 14 years old. And one of his highlights coming 16th at his first trials for the lightweight men. It's his 2nd year racing here at Henley Royal Regatta. behind him, Jonathan Daniels. One of his highlights is the headship in the Lent Dumps when he was at Downing in 2014, as well as winning a gold medal at Ghent Regatta in the fall this season. And they'll be really pleased with the way this Henley campaign is going. Good win on Wednesday, again on Thursday, and they've steered a beautiful line along the Henley course. It is, have a look, it's Callum Prosser, who sits in the bow seat, who has the rudder, taking a little look over his left shoulder, check the position, probably doesn't need to check the steering, he just wants to see whether they can stop soon. And what he'll show him is they can stop soon. They're coming towards the finish line. They're going to be ahead of the crew from Team Keane, who had to come through the qualifiers. We're delighted to do so. Their story is going to finish here on the Friday of Henley, as we see a win there in the Wyfold Challenge Cup for the Lea Rowing Club over the Team Keane Sculling School.